And the recording has started. All right,
Why
Sultan.
the recording for? Hold on. No, I hear that it's private, so now you're talking about the recording. Then we can do the preparation.
Do you
You
need
know,
to prepare for the basic things?
I don't know. He told me it's private, but now you're saying it's record. You're recording
So,
it,
will it be different if it is private, and it will be different when it's recorded? Is that what you are saying? So, your answers will be different.
bro. I'm not here to answer and doing anything. I'm here as a viewer. Like that. But you're not talking about the recording and this kind of stuff. But he didn't say anything. The
Salim
guy
came.
called me.
This Salim was there on my live stream yesterday. If he is the same person, if you
Uh,
invited him.
No, he's a different guy.
Salim Shadi.
Okay, his microphone is not connected. If he connects, then I can add him to the stream.
Oh, this same guy. Yeah, he's the guy from yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you invited a guy who on my live stream said he doesn't know Jack, and he ran away after like an hour, and he said he does not know Jack. Sultan, your teacher, or the one you invited to have a talk with me, professed
Mm.
openly in the live discussion yesterday that he doesn't know Jack.
To be honest, what the heck is that?
I don't know, ask him. He's your teacher. You told me that.
He's not my teacher. When I said, bro, don't put words in my mouth, man.
Okay,
Have a
he knows
respect.
more
Don't
than
be like
you.
the other Indian guy.
You said he knows more. I'm not Indian, by the way. You said he knows
You
more than
sound
you.
Pakistani, man.
Okay,
Are you
so
Pakistani then?
okay, I'm a Pakistani. Yes, does it make any difference?
Yeah. Yes, I know Urdu.
So
Yeah, there will
you know Urdu as well? Perfect. कहाँ
yes.
से हो?
That's not your business, bro. I know only
तो
like tuta futa Urdu.
टूटा फूटा उर्दू तो कहाँ से हो ना? ये बताओ ना. पाकिस्तान से हो, इंडिया से हो, कहाँ से हो कि you know टूटा फूटा उर्दू?
Hello there. Can you guys hear me?
Aisel. Yes.
Yes, I am the guy from yesterday.
Are you the guy from
Apparently,
yesterday?
what do you maybe you can hear the accent?
So you are from yesterday, right?
No, of course not.
Of course.
What is this guy saying?
Yeah.
Sultan, how does he even think that I'm the guy from yesterday?
Same
I
name.
don't even know
I
this
don't
guy.
know. Ask him.
Oh yeah, no. Do you know what, Adam? I know this other friend, Adam. He's like a great Muslim. Are you Muslim as well?
I was Muslim, yes.
Oh,
Then
you
I
was.
left that shithole. So you
Ooh,
wanna start accusing
ooh.
and
I'm
abusing, or you
sorry.
want to have a discussion?
Ooh. Yeah, like
I
go.
I can play the same, you know.
What? How
So
may I play
stop
the
playing
same?
the same.
You're literally
Stop playing
telling
the
me
same. Stop playing.
stop playing the
And you
game.
Stop
left.
lying, matter for
Yeah, but okay, you.
Okay.
the intro.
Bye. Okay, so now you're going to abuse. Oh, awesome. So this
Bro.
is what your brother, this is what your mother and your prophet
Bro.
taught you. That
Oh my
call
God, bro.
everyone,
Let's
everyone,
learn something then
call
come again,
people.
okay?
You,
Let's
you,
try
you,
again.
you, you,
Bro.
you call people.
Habibi, you.
You call people motherfuckers. So or sister fuckers. Is this what your prophet or teacher taught you? Awesome. Please expose more of Islam.
Bro,
Carry on.
grow up. Habibi, grow
Yeah, yeah,
up.
yeah, do that, do that, do that.
Stop judging that.
You
Stop
said,
judging Islam by the
you said,
Muslims, bro.
did you said sister fucker?
Bro,
Yes, you
that
did.
wasn't. I didn't say
Yes, you did. Yes, you did.
I
It's
said a bench
recorded.
order, bro.
It's
That's the joke.
recorded. It's
Oh my God, bro.
recorded.
Oh my
It's
God.
recorded. See? Now that's why everything is recorded. So when
Yeah.
you people like you come here and abuse, they could not. See? Now he ran away. Now let's bring this idiot again. Now,
All right,
would you
let's
like
go.
to be
Hello.
nice and talk, or will you
Yeah,
like to
Whoa.
accuse?
Firstly, you called Islam a shithole.
Would
What is
you?
a insult
Yes, I
itself?
left the shithole. You want to have a nice discussion, or you want
That
to
is
say
fine. That's fine. I will have the
stupid
discussion.
things and run away?
Look, okay. What do you want to
Okay,
ask? Tell me, or what do I
I
have
don't
to
want to
go? Like,
ask
oh wait,
anything.
Adam, are you an atheist?
My friend, listen. Now,
Are you an atheist?
first of all, no, I'm not an atheist. First of
Are you an
all,
agnostic? Are you Christian?
will you listen to me first, or do we have to do this fighting? Let's have a nice discussion. Okay.
Go on.
First of all, listen to me.
Yeah.
Basic principle.
Yeah.
If you're going to have a discussion, we are
Yes.
going to have a discussion.
Yeah, we're
If
having a
you're
discussion. It's fine.
Yeah, if you're going to have a fight, I'll have a fight. But if we are
Just
going to have a fight,
you
then
were
there will
rattling
be
for a long time, my guy. You were not
then
even
there
going
will
to the
be
point.
then there will be no discussion, but it will be a fight. Now, you are a born Muslim, right?
No, definitely. Yeah.
Okay, perfect. That's good. Are you Shia or Sunni?
Sunni.
Perfect. Now, that's where we start.
All right.
Khan told me that there is a guy who's a
Mm-hmm.
Muslim
Mm-hmm.
who wants to talk to anyone and bring him to Islam. Is that you?
No, that's
Okay.
not me.
Okay, why are you here then?
Oh, thing. Because on this server called Dawah, I'm actually I have this role called the Defender of Islam, meaning I every time people are asking questions on that Discord, I can answer them.
Okay, so
And
you
he
are the
brought me
defender of Islam.
in that Discord called Dawah. Yes.
Okay, so fair enough. You are a defender of Islam. You call yourself defender of Islam.
I don't, but they gave me the role, I guess. I would say I am minimalized informed on on this particular topic. Let's just say that.
Yet you have a rank which is called defender of Islam.
Hey, I'm not gonna go around and I'm gonna go like showboat and stuff. So like, I'm the best defender there is, because I'm not. Let's be honest.
Okay, but you are the defender of Islam as per the rule on the Discord, and you are here to defend Islam.
Well, yeah, he asked. Thing asked me to. What's his name again? Wait, what was his name on this call?
I have
Who
no
asked me?
idea. I'm not even on that server.
Okay, all right. And anyway, he's called. What's his name? Suleiman. Right. Yeah.
Suleiman? No, it was Sultan, and
Oh,
he just
Sultan. Okay.
he just abused
How did
using
he
the word
abuse?
sister fucker. That's what he said. It's recorded. Yeah, when I speak,
Abuse? No,
when I
no, no. Wait. Abuse by using a stereotypical word with a stereotypical accent as a joke is not abusing.
Okay, so can I call you sister fucker and you will not take it a joke? You will not take it against you?
Isn't sister fucker benchot? Isn't that one of the most used words in India? So when it comes to
Once again, I
insulting,
told him beforehand I'm not Indian, so that's his fault. Now, coming
what
back
are
to the
you,
same point,
Bengali? What are you, Pakistani? I don't know.
does it matter?
Because I can hear it in your accent, and you're
Does it
definitely from that area,
once
right?
again,
So
once again. So
meaning you speak that language, right?
basically, anybody who can come here and call me sister fucker, and I will say, oh, it's a joke,
Wait, I have a question. Why were you the one that kicked me out?
because I can talk with one idiot at one time, and he was being an idiot. So
So
now
you just called me an idiot now. Wait. Let me just be the snowflake like
you
you are.
started, you
You just
started being an
abused.
idiot.
Listen to me. You just abused the word idiot on me. Can you like stop it? Come on, man. Come
Are
on.
you happy now?
Yes, I'm happy. I'll let go.
Okay, come on. Now.
I like that actually. That's a good answer. All right, Adam. Yeah.
So now you are the defender of Islam. Please defend it. I left this like you were very, very angry
That's a
when I
good.
said I left this.
No. The moment you said shithole, that stuff changed it because you're openly just basically insulting it. You can just say no, it wasn't just for my, but you're just calling it shithole. That's called insulting. If I would leave Christianity, I would say I left that shithole. And just say okay, yeah, fine. If you said yeah, I don't really think it's very moral. It's not very moral. It's not very. Let's just say it is. I don't think it's the truth. I think I do not agree with the prophet's sayings. I don't agree with the Quran sayings. All right, I accepted that. But if you just call it the shithole, that's called an insult, right?
Okay.
And
May I say why I call it a shithole? May I please explain that?
come on, tell me.
Okay. Because as soon as I left it,
Mhm.
I became a target. Now you know where
Target.
I from. Now you know where I am from.
No, you're
Because
not.
as soon as I said that Muhammad is a false prophet, I cannot live in my country and I become a target under the law and I'm a criminal. So
Well, you don't
so
have to look. Who gave you like I get and now you're gonna say the stuff of freedom of speech and stuff like that, and I get it, but who cares saying it publicly going around? Yeah, it's a false prophet. Isn't that some sort of propaganda?
because when I go
Isn't
to
that
my
some sort of
may
yeah
I
yeah sure
because I my ID card says religion Islam. It's not like
Mhm.
the West. It is the East. So in the
Oh
East, your ID card, your driving license, your
Mm-hmm.
passport, and
Mm-hmm.
everything that you have says religion Islam.
Yes.
Okay, so you cannot get it changed unless you go to the office and say, I want to change my
You're
religion.
Pakistani?
Yes. And
Oh,
then
you're Pakistani. Okay, that's fine.
yes,
That's fine. I don't
and
hate on
when
Pakistanis.
yeah, when you go to them and
Mm-hmm.
say you want to change the religion,
Yeah.
they will say, why did you leave it? Because I don't believe Muhammad to be a prophet. 3 years imprisonment. You say anything more, it's 20 years and a little bit more, hang till death. Do you
But
know
wait, wait,
all
wait,
these
wait, but,
laws?
but, but wait, wait, wait. So, you were allowed to leave the religion, but you weren't allowed to comment on it, right?
I am not even allowed to proclaim it openly. That's what I'm saying.
Well, don't proclaim it openly then.
Why?
What's the point?
What's the point? What do you mean by what's the point? Why can't I proclaim it openly that I worship another god?
Because look. The fact of the matter is, there's a lot of people, and I don't know. It's always with I don't know. For these days, it's always with Muslims, let's say ex-Muslims, because I've never really heard about people going around and screaming this and this and that. I'm an ex-Christian. I'm an ex-atheist. I'm an
Oh, there
ex-Hindu.
are
I'm an ex-thing.
everywhere on the internet,
No,
every Muslim, every YouTube channel. We
no, no,
converted
no,
one
no, no, no,
ex-Muslim.
no, 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 no,
He's
no.
an
They
ex-Muslim.
gave the
This is an
reasons. They gave the
ex-Muslim.
reasons to leave it,
So,
but they don't make a career out of it. People these
so is
days,
this
when it
clear?
comes, well, well, to be honest,
Am I having a career?
there's a lot of ex-Muslims that do make a career of it. So
Okay,
we're
once again,
talking.
this is the
So,
fourth time you mocked ex-Muslim. So try not to do
yeah,
the
because I
mocking
do not.
and let's
So
go to the
yeah,
same point.
I mock the
So
word
now,
ex-Muslims. Just don't go around
why?
and tell
Why?
everybody, look how proud I
Why?
am. What kind of some sort
Why?
of nationalism?
Why? My ID card says that I'm a Muslim. Why should I not go around and
I
say,
look,
hey,
Adam,
I
Adam,
need to
Adam.
change my
I
ID
do
card?
agree, Adam. I do agree as a person, right? Going against this because I wouldn't say Pakistan isn't. I wouldn't say it's Sharia at this point, right? And I wouldn't say that to a lot of other countries these days. And I want to go back to the Rashidun Caliphate when it comes to that. Meaning, you
So
don't
you
have
want to
to
go to Rashidul Khalifin.
the Caliphate, the Rashidun
Okay,
Caliphate,
so
where the
according to the Rashidul Caliphate, like the first four
yeah,
caliphs of Islam, you want to go
yeah,
all the way back to them, right?
that's the first one. I would proclaim.
Okay,
I would say that is the best one since you had
awesome.
the Sahaba there
So you
and
want to
you
go
had
to
the
Abu
Prophet.
Bakr's time.
Yes, Abu Bakr,
Okay.
Umar ibn Khattab, Uthman ibn
So
Affan, Ali ibn Abi Talib.
you know
Yes.
what he did to apostates?
What did he do?
Did he not kill the apostates?
Well, he did, but you
Okay,
need to know the actual
I don't need to
circumstances
know
of it.
anything. He made a Ridda
Ah.
war. He made a Ridda war, which
Mhm.
was war against apostasy, or so that
Yes.
people
Well,
would
yeah,
know. That.
definitely. Because, but did you know? But what were these apostates doing? Have
I don't
you?
care what they were. I don't care what they were doing, buddy. They were
No, 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 no,
apostates,
no, no,
right?
no. No, yeah, I get. Yeah. Oh, whoa. So wait a minute. All right.
Hmm.
Let me just clear something out. Imagine a group, let's say a decent group of people. They
Hmm.
go, they leave the religion,
Hmm.
but you see what's happening after, and it's funny. It even happens these days. The fact of the matter is that even right,
Hmm.
even wait, because Adam, have you even looked in it too far? Like, have you even checked what these apostates were doing? Have you been checking this? Have you been checking that? Have you been checking maybe they were joining the other side of the enemy side or anything like that, and they were trying to fight them as well? Have you even tried to
Okay,
look at that?
what is the enemy side?
The enemy side? No, I'm just telling you. Have you
I'm
even checked
asking
it?
you. You
No,
you
I'm
asked me a
asking. No, no,
question.
no, 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 no. I'm
So
asking.
tell
No,
me,
you
what is
can't,
the
Adam,
enemy
Adam,
side?
Adam. Don't answer me. Don't
My
don't
friend,
answer a
you
question with a
implied
question.
something. You implied something. Give me the proper
Adam,
answer.
Adam,
What did they
Adam.
join?
Adam, I said
What?
don't. Adam, don't answer a question with a question.
What
If you
did
just be
they
honest
join?
and you say I actually don't know, then that would be fine because that doesn't make you stupid or anything or
They
ignorant. Well,
okay.
ignorant it would,
Listen,
but
they joined
everyone is ignorant.
nobody. They joined the apostates. Everyone is a mushrik and a kafir according to Muhammad. So basically, Muhammad said, "Go have a fight with them and
Mhm.
remove them from the Arabian Peninsula." Isn't that his last words before he was dying? or do you
No.
want me to show you the hadith?
Actually, if I'm right, the last word of him was dying was literally it was literally a message to the ummah of
Mhm.
wait,
Three
or
commands.
if I'm right,
Three
it was
commands.
it was talking about um respecting the mother 3 times more than your father. That was his last
Mhm.
words. Or don't lose your salah. I don't know what you're saying, Adam, but I think that is actually incorrect. I
Okay.
think actually the praying, the salah was actually the last words he said. If I'm
Okay.
right, do the salah.
Okay. Do the salah. Can you please give me the hadith that it is his last words?
Sure. Gotta of course find it, but
Find it.
all right. All right. Narrated by so narrated by Al Bukhari. 4:6. Actually, he said, I'll read it out for you. The last words of the Prophet,
Hmm.
peace and blessings of Allah be upon him.
Can you please give me the link? I'll see on the screen.
Sure,
Show it on the screen.
I'll try. I'll let me actually get it. Straight up. All right. All right. There's the link.
Okay.
Okay. Should I put it in the chat?
Yeah, private chat. Yeah,
Sure.
put it in there.
Mm-hmm. All right. So I
Okay.
put it in, right?
Yep, I got it. Just give me a
Those were
sec.
his last words.
Yeah,
The
I'm
last words he
opening it.
spoke was, "Oh Allah,"
Okay.
with the highest companion. Was on my thigh. He became
Mhm.
unconscious and then recovered his consciousness. He then
Mhm.
looked at the ceiling of the house and said, "O Allah, with highest of companions." I said to myself, "Hence I was not going to choose. Hence he's not going to choose us." Then I realized that what he has said was the application of the narration which he used to mention to us when he was healthy. The last word he spoke was, "O Allah, the highest with the highest
Okay.
companion."
Now let me go to the same. You said Sahih al-Bukhari. This is the book that you're reading. Okay.
Yeah, of course. Sahih
Let's
Bukhari.
go to. Uh, it is
Again,
the book
there's
of
actually
death.
different type of narrations as well, and there's
Yes.
different types of things.
Yes.
And there's another one that says the prayer, and fear Allah with
There
regards to
is.
those
There
who would
is.
rightly possess
Hmm,
us, and that's
exactly.
it. And that's in
And there is another. There is another narration
and that's from
where.
Ahmed 1691 is expel the Jews of the Hijaz and the Najran from the Arabian Peninsula, uh,
Thank
uh,
you.
and
You
know that
got
the
it.
most evil people of those who took the grace of their prophets as place of
Yes.
worship. And
Thank
I
you
agree
so
with
much.
that. There's nothing wrong
Perfect.
with that.
Okay. So expel the Jews and
Expel the Jews of the Hijaz and Najran
means like
and
from
the
the
Jews.
Arabian Peninsula, the
So
Makkah and
Hijaz and
Medina.
Najran were, if I'm right, two cities or tribes, if I'm right,
Mm,
from the Arabian Peninsula. And know that the most evil people are those who took the grace of the prophets as a place of worship.
okay, perfect. Your prophet's grave is in the place of worship, but anyhow, that's a separate thing.
We don't worship
I never said you worship him. I said place of worship. That's what the hadith is saying. And the
no,
place
those who took the graves of their prophets
as
as
the place of
places
worship.
of
Of
worship,
worship. Place of worship, right?
places of worship.
Exactly. And your prophet's grave is in what? Masjidul Nabwi.
Yeah, but we don't.
So this is the place of worship, isn't it? Mosque is a place of worship.
Mosque is a place of worship, definitely.
Exactly. So the grave of Muhammad is in the place of worship, which Muhammad clearly said, don't do that. Don't make the
Hmm.
graves as the place of worship.
Wait. Is this a narration of you? Because
No,
I understand this differently.
I'm showing you the hadith. You are reading it. I'm not
I
even
am
reading
reading
it.
it.
I couldn't
I'm
even find
reading.
it right now.
I'm
You
reading
just
it.
read it.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I
I
was
know.
trying to find it and you just found it and you are telling me, send me the link.
So no, I have a question. What is wrong with this? What is wrong with Ahmed 1691?
I'm not saying that it is anything wrong. I'm just saying that you made the place of worship where his grave is, and that's what
Those who
is
took
said
the grace of their prophets as a place of
as
worship.
a place of worship. So
They
isn't
took
that the
no
place?
no.
Nobody is saying
Ah
worshipping the
no.
prophets.
They, no,
Nobody
yeah,
is saying the
no
worshipping of the
no.
prophets.
They never said They never look. Don't change around the words, because it
I'm
says
not.
those who took the graves of the prophets as a place of worship. It has to be the other way around for it to be it. Because if it's placed in, if it's in a place of worship, then it isn't what it says. Because if you read this well, right, it says those who took the graves of their prophets, they took the graves of their prophets as a place of worship,
As a place of
meaning
worship.
they take the graves as places of worship. The fact of the matter is,
And
they don't take the grave, right, as a place of worship. If it's in a mosque, right, it's basically they don't,
is
because what it means is if you pray inside the, like, not inside, let's say,
I think you are confused by
I am
yourself
not
and you are
confused.
just
No, no, no,
talking
I'm
again and
no, no, no,
again, trying to go into circles. The whole
no, no,
thing
no, no.
is the
Look,
place
look,
of
English,
worship, the
English, English.
grave is in the place of worship,
Yeah, but if you
and you
read this
can't
well,
get around
because
it.
no, I'm not going around it. Who took the grace of the
Give
prophets?
me the hadith.
Who took? We're reading the same hadith
Give me the hadith.
of what?
Give me the link of what you're reading. Let's show it on screen.
You're reading the exact same thing as me, right?
So, oh, give me the link on the private chat just like you did it earlier. Send the
All right.
link.
Ahmed 1691. I hope I can find it, because
You are
it's not.
just reading it.
Yeah, I know, because I'm reading it from this website. And till now, it's quite um trustable, because the narration by Al Bukhari, there's no difference into it, and it's fully copy pasted. So from the actual Bukhari. So there is a report. There is a report narrated by Ahmed from the Hadith. So this was classed as Sahih by Albani, Shiha, number 1132, and Abu Dawood and Ibn Majah narrated that Ali, may Allah, the last words that that the messenger of Allah present to pray the prayer. So basically, I'm trying to find this, because I cannot find, because Ahmed, I can't find the book in general. I can't find a public book
It's
from.
already in sunnah.com and I
Oh,
can
it's on Sunnah,
find it.
it's on Sunnah.com.
It is in sunnah.com. I just search who took the grave as the
Ah,
place of worship.
should I
Search
give you the should I give you the
text.
or
Give me the text and I'll search on
should,
sunnah.com. It is there. I know. I have read it multiple times over there.
ah, Sunnah.com, that's fine. Let me try to find it. Yes, where's the book? The book is called
Just send the
Ahmed.
text.
Yeah,
Just
calm
forget
down.
Ahmad. Send the text and it will be searchable on sunnah.com.
Oh,
And
okay.
you will find other locations as well. And that's what I'm saying.
All right, I'll just copy the whole thing. All right. There you go. Because if you read it right, the fact of the matter is, it doesn't actually say what you
Right?
interpreted to it. Because I don't read this. It's more who took the grace of their prophets as place of worship, meaning they actually pray on the grace of the prophet, because they took
No.
the grace. They took the grace of of the prophets as place of worship. They didn't say they took the place of worship at the grace of their prophets. That's what I was trying to say the whole time. They took their grace of their prophets as places of worship, meaning they were praying on that grave. They made it a place of worship. Their graves of their prophets as places of worship, and this is why they're both in there are multiple places, meaning prophets as places of worship. So I don't know
Okay.
how you're reading this, but I think
The
my
reading is English simple, and that is why I wanted to go to
yeah, dude, it's
it as
definitely
well.
simple,
You
because
got it?
to be honest, I see you are just straight up just going up like, oh no, this has to be it. No,
No, no, no, don't worry.
no, I'm just saying what I'm reading here. Who took the grace of the prophets? Because it says who took the grace of their prophets as places of worship, as places of worship, meaning they were actually praying. They were praying to the graves, meaning this is called shirk in Islam. Um, so I think I am not
Nobody,
wrong.
I think Muhammad, when he was giving the hadith, was very clear. Otherwise, he should have said, uh, "This is the hadith from Sahih
Can
al-Bukhari."
you send me the link as well, by the way?
Yeah, it's
Whenever.
already there in the private chat.
Oh, thank you. 437. Allah's Messenger, may Allah curse be on the Jews, for they built the places of the worship at at the grace of their prophets.
Thank you.
Narrated Abu Huraira.
Right.
All right.
Thank you. And the other one is over here, narrated by Aisha, Sahih
Mhm.
al-Bukhari.
Yes.
Same thing. Build the place of worship at the graves of their prophet. So
Let me
now,
check.
now you have three references
All
which
right.
are saying the same thing,
Allah
and
cursed the Jews and the Christians, for they built places of worship at the grace of the prophets. And if that
right,
had not been the case, then the prophet's grave would have been made prominent before the people. So the prophet was afraid, or the people was afraid, that his grave might be taken as a place for worship. And the funny part is, this means that what they are doing right now is wrong, right? I wouldn't. I would agree that because you give me those hadiths. There's no way in the Quran or the hadith that it kind of contradicts it. Now it does contradict now in the fact of the matter that people have done it, but that's not the fault of the hadith. That is fault of the people, right?
right.
So
So all of the
I look,
Muslimin are wrong, right?
if this hadith is sahih. So the fact of the matter is, because I do not believe, like I would say I do not agree with the government there in general. I think Adam, you do not agree with the government there as well.
That's not the point. This was built with Abu Bakr, man. Forget the government. This was
When
built
wait
by
wait wait
Abu
wait
Bakr
what was
in
the
in the mosque. In the mosque, the grave was built by the Abu Bakr, Umar, Usman, and Ali. This grave was always there in the ahata of Masjidul Nabwi.
all right,
Can you read when they who created the grave, where they created the grave, when they created the grave? So the current Saudi government
wait.
and the people doesn't matter. This was done by the Sahabas who
Mm-hmm,
knew what Muhammad said before
mm-hmm,
he was dying.
mm-hmm. I see. I see. Actually, that's actually a quite good question. Finally, some guy with input. I
All
like that.
right.
Um, if we go, let me actually try to get this because I think
Okay, so that was not even a
um
point, so we
no
can
no no
ignore
no
that for the
oh
time being.
actually the fact of the matter is it's maybe placed in a mosque, but the fact of the matter is it's
Mosque
um
is the place of worship, man.
yes, I get that, but the fact of the matter is it's secluded from the actual mosque.
It's in the Ahata. Read the, come on,
It's in
man.
the
Just
Ha'ata.
Ahata, the premises. That's Ahata. The Arabic Ahata is the premises of the mosque. So that's what they wrote about where they placed it. So now, once again, the
Mhm.
first four caliph
I
went
think I think
against.
I think I think there must be a good reason of this,
See, now
and there
you are
might be
cutting me like
explanation.
seriously three times. But anyhow, carry on. Say it.
No. I just said no. I'm just pointing out. So there might be some. There's might be no confusion. There might be a reason, and might be um something that has to do with this because it wouldn't now because now in this perspective it would make sense, but it would be quite unfair to hear only one side and not hear the other side and then think, because if you go into like a judge or like let's say somebody's convicted, right, and there's only one side of information but there's zero other sides, would that be fair? I would say it's not fair.
My
Right,
friend,
do you agree?
my friend, now
No
instead
no
of
no 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 no,
being a
that's fine.
judge, instead of being a judge and the jury right now, I'm just saying,
Mhm.
is does that goes against the hadith?
For now, yes,
Okay,
it technically does,
fair
yes.
enough. It technically does goes against with
Yes.
the hadith.
Yeah.
I'm not accusing any Sahabi at this moment. I'm just telling
Okay.
you it goes against the hadith,
Yeah.
and that is
Well,
why when I
what I'm seeing right now, yes, it does.
okay,
Like.
so that is why to begin with, I said I'm not going to make this as a point and I wanted to move on from there, but you said wait, and then you moved into this discussion, even though I didn't wanted to bring this as a point of our discussion, but
Mhm.
you moved it to this point. If you remember what you like when I said I wanted to move past this point, but you didn't let me move past this point. So anyhow,
Mm.
so that was not the whole argument. The argument was I was talking about the Reda War. Let's move back to now Reda War. So Now, are you going to say that Abu Bakr did the Rida war and it's also technically wrong?
I wouldn't say. I think Abu Bakr has a good reason for having the Rida war.
Okay, what is
Um,
that reason? Please explain it, brother.
mm, I see. I'm gonna be honest. I actually am not that educated on this topic, though. I'm gonna be honest. So what I would say is,
May I give the reason, if you don't mind?
yeah, you can give the reason.
Okay. So if I go to samesunnah.com, you will
Hmm.
see that Muhammad has given so many ahadith which are all sahih. Whoever
Hmm.
changes his religion,
Hmm.
or you can say abrogate his religion, and you will find other hadiths. This is
Hmm.
same thing. Kill him.
Hmm.
Min baddal deenuhu faqtulu. So basically, if I
Yeah.
take this instead of Arabic,
Mm.
sorry, if I take this and search, I will have more, because sometimes they actually translate as whoever abrogates his religion, kill him. So if I take this, then you will have even more references
Hmm.
which says, and even Ali, uh,
My question is, this is not about the Rida war at all. Okay, you go back
this
to the
is
Rida war. You're
yeah,
literally
this
quoting
is
other hadiths. That's not
so
the point
Rida,
of the hadith.
my
Can you explain the Rida wars?
yeah, Ridawar is the person who apostate, whoever changes his religion.
The wars of the
So
apostate. And why were
yeah,
they apostating? Because they were rebels,
that's
actually. They were rebel Arab tribes, and it was an easy Google search, right? I don't know how you like. I don't know how you not do this. There were actually like you even see it. There were rebel Arab tribes that after the death of the Prophet Muhammad, the rebel positions,
mhm,
um, they submitted to Muhammad as a prophet of Allah, but owed nothing
mhm,
to Abu Bakr, right? Meaning
mhm.
the rebels followed either to Layha, Musliman, and all claimed prophethood. Meaning, not only that, they left Islam and they started joining this other guy calling himself a prophet, and they were, like in general, they were rebels, right? Meaning uh, they were not apostating to the religion only; they were apostating to the whole country. If you try, because this is very basic, and this happens with every country, right? The moment a country,
Can we
there's a group of
let
people,
me
and
interrupt you over here with
they want their own.
humbly interrupt you over here.
Oh, that's
We are
fine.
not talking about countries over here. Musaylima was not running a country, and
Ilma.
Musaylima,
Yeah.
you named a person. They
Mhm.
joined Musaylima the
No, no,
Kazab.
they claim prophethood actually.
Yeah, Musaylima claimed prophethood.
Hmm.
So Musaylima is a person. Muhammad used to call him Musaylima the Kazab, Musaylima al Kazab, Musaylima the liar. So this is what Muhammad used to call him.
What is
So
true, right? He calls himself a prophet, and we say that he's a liar. What is wrong with that?
I'm not saying anything, man, on wrong. I'm just telling you
No,
who
look,
Musaylima is.
the fact sometimes the way you say stuff, it's like he called him a liar, and I'm like, okay,
No,
sure.
no. I said this is how Muhammad called him, Musaylima the liar, Musaylima al Kazab.
Mhm,
So
mhm,
the thing is that people went to Musaylima
mhm,
because now he thought that he is the prophet. Because if Muhammad is not the prophet, then he is the prophet. Because there were two prophets standing at that time. One was Muhammad, one was Musaylima the Kazab, and you can find it in multiple
mhm.
tafsir about Musaylima the Kazab, Musaylima al Kazab. So,
That's true.
so they joined him as he was a prophet. Muhammad was a prophet. If Muhammad is not the prophet, they will go to him because Jews were already expelled out of this Arabian Peninsula. And you already know in the last battle, um, there was a fight, and after the fight, Muhammad and his army killed a lot of Jews. You already know that, so I don't
Yes,
have to go into
because they turned against him. Yes.
that. Turned against or
So
not against, like they had a fight. So because they had a fight, so I'm
obviously,
going to give you.
but there's a good reason. There's for everything for a reason. You're not gonna go randomly. Oh, Jews. Heh. You know what? Slaughter them. No, no, no. That's
Okay.
not the reason, and that's why. That's funny enough. You try to make it think like that. But okay, I want you to actually help you out a little. What I'm reading here from sources is Khalid then defeated the remaining rebellious elements around Saya and then moved on to defeat Musaylima. Musaylima fought and was killed in the Battle of Jamama by Wahsi ibn Harb, the same man who killed Muhammad's uncle, meaning the same man who killed uncle Hamza in the Battle of Uhud before his conversion to Islam. Meaning, look, Yes or no? These were rebellious people. Rebellious people are meant
Against who?
they are against the state. They're against Islam. They're against things.
Against
And then,
Islam. Now that's the right word. They are against Islam. Yes, I
well,
know.
yeah. If the state was Muslim,
There is
meaning
no
they are
state
against.
yet.
Are you an idiot? That's the Rashidun Caliphate.
It has so
That's the
no
Rashidun
no.
Caliphate. That's the Rashidun Caliphate. Actually, funny
Okay.
enough,
When you when you
if I look at the Rida
when
Wars, it says
you
the Rashidun Caliphate
hold,
versus rebel Arab tribe.
will you start will instead of starting mocking, just try to listen to my point, or I will be doing the same thing, and then we will not have a discussion, buddy.
Yalla, go.
So Abu Bakr is the
Hmm.
one who started the saying that this is a state. He invented the stateship to
Invented.
begin with,
I
right? And
invented.
say,
Oh, great. Yeah. Sure. Go
right,
on.
before that, everyone was living in a tribal areas and it was called tribe. And you also know that when Muhammad did the Fath al Makkah and he conquered Makkah, after that he proclaimed uh, that he will going to build a state, and the first Caliph of the state was Abu Bakr, and he said, I am the Caliph, and he actually started doing that. Is that not so?
Yeah, and that is fine, right? He created a state,
Yes.
right?
And now
Technically,
suddenly,
legally as well. For the fact of the matter is, we don't have to talk around the stories of Mecca, do we? Because you know what happened in Mecca, right? Against the Prophet Muhammad, against the people that followed him, against anything of that. Actually, um,
Mhm.
we don't have to talk about that. And I know it hurts. You cannot agree with it, but the fact of the matter is he rightfully took Mecca. Then he was proclaiming, of course, he was making a state because fact of the matter is um, there's in Islam there's unity, meaning um, all Muslims should actually be one state. So
Mhm.
instead of different countries and this and this and that, because that would mean because Islam wants unity and the Prophet Muhammad hates what do you call it, division, right?
And that's what you Muslims are doing already right now. You
Actually,
have
not at all.
countries.
No, actually, not at all. We actually
You
already done
have,
that back in the day. The problem is then the Shias came in, and then for some reason, the Shias got a lot of division as well. So you had the Ibadis, you had the Alawis, you had
does
the
Sunnis not have divisions?
sad. Sadly, we don't. We have madhabs though, but that's just a choice of what scholar you want to follow. But
So
yeah.
that are called
That
sects, my friend.
no, but they're not sex actually.
So
That's no,
so
no, whoa, whoa,
basically,
whoa, 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 whoa. Nope,
so
nope,
you are telling
not
me
sex.
that as a Hanafi believer and
Hmm.
a sub believer of Deobandi, I should accept Maliki position in
Yes,
everything.
yes. No, not everything. There's, again, yeah, but
You are so wrong, my friend.
no, whoa, whoa, no.
You
Wait,
are so wrong.
can I explain why?
Yes.
The fact of the matter is, these positions came after, right? These positions came
Everything came
after,
after, even Shias came after.
obviously after the death of the Prophet, right?
Exactly.
But these scholars came way after, right? Then
Everything came way after.
but
Everything came
yeah,
way
but
after. Even the hadiths
yeah,
are
yeah, yeah,
written
but
250
yeah,
years
but the
after.
fact, yeah, I get that, but the fact of the matter is there has to be logic and there has to be looked not only its fiqh, they have to go back to the Sunnah of the Prophet and the Quran.
So, do they
So the
all
fact that
accept all Sunnah, all Kitabus Sitta? For all of them are the same?
the fact of the matter is, sir, is look the basic points of the religion, right? Of
You
the
didn't hear
Islam
my
when it comes
question,
to
my friend.
oh wait,
Do
what
you
did I
think their Kitabus Sitta are the same for
what
all
the
these
hell is
four
that?
sects? So, Kitabus Sitta, the first six authentic books of Ahadith and the life of Muhammad, are they the same for all four of the major sects of Islam?
Kitabus. Whoa. What are you talking about? There's no. Wait. What books are you talking about? Can you tell me the books?
So, Kitabus Sitta, what is Kitabus Sitta, by the way? Do you
I
know
don't
the
know what it is.
Kitabus
I've
Sitta?
never heard of it.
Wow, you've never heard of the Kitabus Sitta. Hold on.
Nobody has, dude. I can already tell
Come
you.
on. Come on. Come on. Come
Oh
on. Be
wait. Let me
reasonable with me, my friend. Come on,
because
let me show you.
the fact of the matter is there's only really two hadiths that are 100% um because Kitab Sitta, they're so basically there's six. What you're saying is there's six major hadith collections. So yeah, Sahih Bukhari, Sahih Muslim, Sunnah al-Sughra, Sunnah Abu Dawud, Jami al-Tirmidhi, and six is either Sunnah Ibn Majah, Muwatta Malik, and Sunan ad-Darimi. But
Sunnah
the fact
ad-Darim. Which one was the sixth one you referenced?
Sunan ad-Darimi or something like that.
So you seems like to be reading from somewhere. Let me give you the source.
Sure. But the fact of the matter is, I do not say that all these hadiths are 100% right though.
Okay.
I'm saying there could be even stuff.
Okay.
There could be even stuff, right? The fact of the matter is there could be even stuff in Sahih Bukhari
Mm-hmm.
that could be da'if. You know what da'if means?
Okay. Okay. Yeah, I know what daif means. So
Da'if
this is
means
the.
so
I
so
know
the,
what
no, no,
daif is.
yes, but the
Hold
fact
on.
of the matter is then, so Sahih Bukhari, Sahih Muslim, I would say are the most authenticated hadiths, right?
Okay,
Y-
I will go with you on that, but that's not my point.
Yeah.
Let's look at Kitabus Sitta for now.
Yeah.
That's not even I'm not even asking which one is Sahih and which one is Daif for the time being. I know Sahih Bukhari, Sahih Muslim are the most two authentic books. I was a Muslim, like I said, for over 35 years of my life, so it's not even the point of concern right now. I know all that.
Okay.
So Kitabus Sitta is
Hmm.
the six, originally five books containing the collection of hadiths of Prophet Muhammad. They are called the authentic six, Al Sahih Al Sitta. Sitta means six. Al Sahih
So
means
yeah,
authentic.
but the fact of the matter is
Mhm,
they are the most important major hadith, right?
mhm.
But the
Yeah,
fact of the matter is, though the order of the authenticity actually varies between madhabs. So some
thank
madhabs
you.
think, some madhab thinks these are a bit,
Mhm.
but some madhabs think these are accepted, right? Um,
So, yes, so that is why I said
mhm.
that these are subsects and subsects. I can use that word
I
instead of
wouldn't. No,
madhab,
no, no. Oof,
instead
don't
of
even.
madhab because
Hmm.
the sources and how you validate the source is
Yeah.
different, causing it in a different way. For example, let me give you an argument to
Hmm.
give you an example.
Hmm.
According to you,
Hmm.
the hands, face, eyes, and face and the shin of Allah, which is mentioned in Quran multiple locations, do you think it's metaphorical or do you think they are real?
Mostly it's just metaphorical, and I've heard this a lot.
Okay.
And there's like this. I don't know, but anyway, yes. What is
So
your point with it?
what you just said that they are metaphorical. This is Ashari movement, which is from a sub-drive sect of Hanafi fiqh. But if you go for the Salafi side, they say
Whoa,
they
no,
are
no, no, no,
rare.
no, no, no.
Hold
So
on, hold on.
you're
Let me
going. No, no, no,
finish.
no, no. You
Let
no.
me finish. Let
Okay,
me
sure, sure.
finish, buddy. Let me finish.
Yes, yes.
If you go into the Salafi side,
Hmm.
they say they are real, but in a way befitting to Allah. So you have two extreme views of
Hmm.
one point that I just showed you. One is saying it's metaphorical, like you said,
Yeah,
and you said you don't know much. So fair enough. I'm not making you a target. I'm just
yeah.
saying this is Ashari level that they are saying this is metaphorical, restating.
Hmm.
Whereas if I will speak to a Salafi person over here who knows his deen better, he will
I wouldn't say
he
that.
will
But
argue with me
anyway,
that no, it is not metaphorical. It is in a way befitting to Allah, and this is his real hands and feet and all that.
look. The fact of the matter is, most of those hadiths, like you see,
Not hadith.
no, no, hadiths. No, I
These
mean
are
Quran. No, no,
Quran
I
verses.
know Quran. Sorry, sorry.
Hmm.
Uh, the fact of the matter is, there's actually no exact translation of it, meaning these are vague verses in the Quran, and this is, you cannot judge on a verse, right, that are vague. So there's, of course, there's different opinions, but of course there has to be one right opinion, right? Because they still haven't gotten into that yet, because again, the Quran is the most highest level of Arabic there is ever, and it's literally the middle point of the Arabic language. But what I want to say is,
So
You go from Athari to Hanafi to Salifi. Um, Hanafi is a madhab. Athari and Ashari are different types. So Athari and Ashari, if I'm right, I want to have the name right. they are called um
School of
uh,
thoughts, man. Same thing.
no, no, no. They're traditionalist theology. That's something else.
Okay.
So you have to go into, you have to go jump, you have to jump on different things because you think
Okay.
they are subsects. But Athari and Ash'ari, you cannot mix that with Salafi, Hanafi, or anything because they're not
Okay.
part of it. You're saying that
Okay. Okay.
Athari
Okay. Okay.
is now a different sect like Salafi, like Hanafi.
So you are telling me Ashari,
Yeah.
Imam Ashraf,
Hmm.
something something. I forgot his full name.
Hmm.
He was not expanding over Imam Hanafi. Is that what you are telling me? Can I prove you that he was expanding over Imam Hanafi Anifa,
No,
which
no, no.
from which you have
Okay.
Hanafi?
No, I mean, yes, I that could be, but I mean, you are mixing these. Like, you
No,
don't. I
he
don't.
is expanding over that.
I don't really. You don't really know what uh Athari and Ash'ari really is, do you?
Okay, so
And the fact
like
of
I said,
the fact of the matter is you use these words and you mix them up and you think they're all the
no,
same
I
because
did
you
not
think they're
mix it
sect.
up. I told you that the Ashari movement is derived from the Imam Abu Hanifa by expanding over what he said, and he
Mhm,
expanded over. It's a tafsir of a tafsir. Let me just put it this way for the easy comprehension of
mhm.
of you and everyone else. But like let's look into. You said Quran is in
But
perfect Arabic,
uh,
right? Let's go
uh,
into that subject.
I,
Forget that.
oh God, no! You're not gonna tell me. Don't tell me about errors in the in the
I'm
Quran
not
when.
showing you errors. I'm showing you that Quran is in a perfect Arabic. You told me that, right?
So yeah, so you're trying to find errors. That's how you make it
No,
non-perfect.
I'm not even. I'm talking about the Arabic.
Yes, 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 yes. But the fact of the
Okay.
matter is, you cannot disprove the Arabic language with the middle point of Arabic language. With
Hmm.
if that's the highest point of Arabic,
Hmm.
how are you going to try to negate that with lower information and lower power of
Okay,
words?
I'm going to give you this verse. This is
Tell me.
Surah Al Kafirun.
Yes, and
Okay.
you're gonna try to find me some
I'm not
letters.
going to find you something. I'm going to give you some things for you to go and search on it later. You don't have to answer me right now. Go talk to your scholars and come back whenever you can. Is
Sure,
that good enough?
that's fine. Come on, show me.
So, can you see the highlighted word?
Yes. Nor worship yet that which I worship.
No,
Yes.
Arabic, Arabic.
Of
The
what?
highlighted Arabic.
Yes, of what?
Ma,
Yes,
right?
ma.
Wala
Yes.
antum abiduna ma abud. Okay.
Yeah.
Ma in
Mm-hmm.
Arabic
Mm-hmm.
is you can differentiate between the words whether they are for living and non-living.
Mm-hmm.
Ma is used for non-living,
Mm-hmm.
whereas Allah said Huwa Hayyu is living, right? I
Mm-hmm.
can show you those verses as well, but it is one of his 99 names as well, taken from Quran.
So again,
So
first you said you were
let me
talking not about
allow me to
non-errors,
finish.
right?
Allow
Yeah,
allow
sure.
me to finish, and then you can go and take it with you
Sure.
to talk with an Arab to figure
Yeah.
out why and does Ma really
Actually,
need for
let me
what?
actually write this down,
Okay,
and actually get this,
yeah, write
That's
it
my
down.
turn.
It's Surah Al Kafirun, chapter number 109,
Yes.
verse number 3.
Yes.
Okay, it uses the word Ma, which is of what, which is used for non-living. Muhammad is
Mm-hmm.
responding, I
Mm-hmm.
worship, which what I worship, nor you
Mm-hmm.
worship what I worship. You do not
Mm-hmm.
worship what I worship. Here
Mm-hmm.
it should be Man instead of Ma if Ma-
Ah.
Muhammad is talking about a uh, his God, Allah, who
Mm-hmm.
is Huwal Hayyu. So you can
Okay.
go. I'm now going to finish, remove this because you
Mm-hmm.
said you are non-Arabic. I'm non-Arabic, whatever. I just
Mm-hmm.
know certain things and I just
Ah.
shared one of it with you so
Ah.
that you could search on it because I searched on it and I
Oh, really?
realized, and yes, I have the other side arguments as well, but I would like you to go and get the other side argument and we can talk on this later. Is that fair enough?
That is definitely fair enough. The fact of the
Okay.
matter is these things have been answered. These type of problems that you say they've been answered quite a lot. And
Okay.
the first point I want to make is how are you going to judge Arabic with basic Arabic. Like this is the Quran we're talking about.
But
This is
this
the
is the basic word.
this is the high no no. This is the
This
highest
is the
form.
basic word.
This is the highest form. This is the highest form of Arabic, meaning
Yeah,
it has this eloquency and it has this even like even that ma even that word ma can
mhm.
actually have a different meaning to it, and meaning
Bring me
actually
that.
that is
Bring me
yeah
that. Fair enough.
okay
See how easy it is.
fair enough,
Bring me
yeah,
that
but
whenever you can.
the
Okay.
fact of the matter is it's gonna take me a while.
Oh,
Maybe
take a while,
I have a
man. Doesn't
question.
matter.
I have
Not
a
right
question.
now. Not right
I have a
now. Not today. I said just take it home with you, sleep
Mhm.
over it, work over it. When you are
Yes,
ready, contact Con and we can have another discussion on that.
yes,
I just showed you because you made a
Adam.
statement and I was like, Take it." That's it.
Adam, yes, and I get that. The fact of the matter is, why are you debating a person that doesn't know Arabic and you're
That's
not?
why I left it. I never even debated it. I said, "This is a
I
thing.
know, I
Take
get
it
that, I
and
get
we
that,
will
I get
talk
that.
about it later."
I know,
Full
I
stop.
know, I know. But my question is, why are you not trying to find people that actually have the answers to it?
Okay. Bring me that person
Are you, are
sometime.
you, are
Right
you,
now,
Adam,
bring
Adam,
me that
Adam?
person.
No, no, whoa, whoa,
Bring
whoa,
me
whoa,
that
whoa. Calm
person.
down, calm down, calm down, calm down.
Can we
I'm
go to
like,
the next point?
why
Forget
are
that
you?
point.
No, 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 no. Because the fact that I'm it's late, I have to go anyway.
Okay. I want to show you one thing before you go, and then we can close this, and then you can go. Okay. How about that? We are not
Sure.
even debating. I'm just showing you some points. You
No.
can bring me the answers when you can. See how, like, that's
Yeah, but
how
I get
easy
that.
I
I
am.
get that. But why are you trying to like? The fact of the matter is, right? Um, I came in not knowing anything of of what we were going to discuss about in the first place. So I
I
think
was told the same thing. I was told the same thing.
yeah, you were pretty prepared, right?
I'm pretty what?
Prepared, right?
How can I be prepared? I was told the same thing. I just suddenly jumped in. You are stating something, and I'm giving you answers from your
I
statements.
get not. Calm down. Come on, Adam. Are you
What you need to
nervous?
calm down, man? I'm sitting and I'm enjoying and I'm having a thought.
Look how fast you speak. Breathe, my guy. What I'm trying to basically say, right, is try to talk with people that have more knowledge instead of going around and try to throw around doubts. Because I know what you're trying to do, Adam.
Okay,
And this is
so
one good reason for apostasy laws, because you bring people to the
so
wrong
this is a
way
good reason
with
to kill apostates.
this
You said
isn't reason.
apostasy laws.
Oh yeah,
Apostasy law means kill the
yeah,
people,
I know,
kill the
I know.
humans
But
who left
why?
Islam.
No, but the fact of the matter is, why is it always you have always a group of people? I mean, they go around and go like, yeah, this and this and that, this and this and that, and then create lies about stuff.
Lies?
Meaning,
Did I not showed everything? Rather, you showed everything
no,
that
no,
we
I
talked
get
about.
that, I get that, I get that. But the fact of the
So,
matter
like,
is,
see,
if you no, no,
in
no, no,
your two statements, two
Adam,
sentences, you accused three times.
Adam, shut up. Adam, shut
You
up.
accused three
Adam, shut
times.
up. Adam,
So now
shut up.
you're telling me to shut up, whereas you
Yes, because
accused
I
me
want to
three
tell you
times.
something. Maybe go discuss somebody that has knowledge on this stuff instead of going around to people like
I did
me
not
that
go
don't
around
have full
people. You came
knowledge.
here for me.
And
Remember?
I wanted to. I joined because I wanted to know what happened because I got called upon this, right?
Okay.
Adam,
Did
come
I
to the
call you?
fact.
Did I call you?
No, I didn't. No, you
Thank you
didn't.
so very much. Thank you so very
I
much.
don't care. But the fact of the matter
So
is, right? The fact of the
now,
matter is, you called this other guy called Suleiman or Sultan. You called that guy, right?
no, I did not call that guy. Somebody else called that because
Ah, so Khan did.
he was proclaiming Islam to Khan, and Khan said talk to Adam, and he came here, and then he called you guys, and then he
Ah, I
abused and
see.
accused, and he ran away. So now he was
I know, but
proclaiming Islam to Khan,
Adam,
and
you have this
Khan said,
whole
"I do not know about
Adam.
Islam." Let me finish, buddy. Now
Okay, yeah, sure, sure.
hold on. So basically, I neither called you, I neither called Sultan, I nor did I say anything.
I got
Sultan
called
was
though. I still
proclaiming
got
his,
called though. I still got
yeah,
called though, right?
you got called out. Yeah,
Yes,
I'm not
yes.
saying you. So somebody
hmm
else called you here
hmm
because he said he knows better than me, and then he
hmm
accused and abused and he left. But fair enough.
I
That's
would
not my
say
point.
I would say he, yeah, of course he doesn't know better than you, but I wouldn't say you're coming here with the right answers as well. Because this is all more like one-sided, Adam, when it comes to this, right? The fact of the matter is though, uh I want you to try to talk with people that have a bit more knowledge around this, people that have studied this stuff, because you're going because I know you have this whole word document and everything, but instead of going like, yeah, I've been a Muslim for 35 years and I left it, and this is my whole word document, my whole life work that I probably got around watching Christian Prince and people like that, or Prostate Prophet. I think Christian Prince, Adam, you've been following him. Haven't you?
I've been following everyone. I've been
Ah,
following Sam. I've been following Christian Prince. I've
Sam,
been
Sam
following.
Chamberlain, yes.
I've been following David Wood.
Mhm.
I've been following everyone. But that's not the point. Who's
No,
here
no,
to
no, no. My
answer me?
point is, my point is,
Now,
my
now
point
the
is,
point
right?
is. Let me answer
Uh-huh.
first. Let me
I have a
answer first.
question. No,
That
no, no,
is,
no, no,
you
no.
will ask me
I
a
have to
question, but
go.
you ask
Adam,
me
Adam, I
something.
have
I
to
need to
go.
finish up something.
Adam,
You
I have
can
to
go,
go.
yes. But like you proclaimed that is why the apostate laws are there, and you proclaimed. So basically, you want apostates to be killed because they are showing the issues in Quran and Hadith
Ah,
and Sunnah.
I
So
wouldn't say the issues because they're lies.
no, this is not lies. They are there right now. What you are seeing on my screen,
Yes, Adam.
Saad bin Abi Sarah said something, and Muhammad said, "This is the revelation from Allah," and he left Islam. And then Muhammad wanted to kill him because he left Islam because he said, Allahu khairul khaliqeen. And Muhammad said, this is what came to me as is. And he left Islam because he said, either Muhammad is a liar or I am a prophet like Muhammad because these are my words. I received this as a revelation, not Muhammad. But Muhammad said, write it because Saad bin Abi Sarah was his writer. This is not me saying, this is your tafsir of the verse which says, this is saying, this is chapter number 6, verse number 93, and you said this is the word of Allah in perfect Arabic, whereas this is the Saad bin Abi Sarah's word. I'm not saying that. Your
Mhm.
tafsirs are saying that, and I
Well,
can show
Adam.
you multiple Arabic tafsirs
Mhm.
on that.
All right, Adam. Nice. Anyway, move on. Adam, the fact of the matter is, you have all this information, yet you always like. I just want you. I
I'm
just want you. No, 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 no. Just what I'm saying is,
you said all this information, and then you suddenly move fact of the matter. The fact of the
yeah.
matter is on screen. I'm not saying anything
No,
of my
that's not
own. I'm
a.
showing it.
The fact that that's actually not a fact because
What is it?
I can tell you there's probably somebody that can debunk this, right? Because
No,
I
what
probably
is this? No, no, nobody debunked it. It is on my channel. My channel is
uh-huh.
Adam Seeker. It's already there. Nobody debunked it so far. Why?
Okay, Adam, I have a question, right?
Yes.
So why are you not talking with people? Because you seem to have a lot of information and stuff like this,
Because
right?
when I was talking to the imams in the mosques, I was thrown out of 3 mosques when I was still a Muslim. And I was banned from these mosques because I was crossing the red line.
You're going for an imam. Like I know imams are like thing, but
They
go
are, so they are stupid
go.
idiots. The imams of the mosque that I go to were stupid idiots. Is that what you are saying? Because they blocked me
Why
and
are
banned me.
you? Why are you now insulting them?
Why am I what?
You're just insulting them now.
Why should I not? They banned me when I was a Muslim. I was
Ooh,
there. I was
right.
asking them question. I was a Muslim. I went there. I was offering prayer. I was giving them my donations as well, my hard-earned
Hmm.
money as well for that
Yeah.
mosque for Allah. And then
Yes.
when I had questions and
Yes.
doubts, they stepped on me. They threw
Yeah.
me off, banned me from that mosque. What should I call them? Hypocrites? Stupid idiot? No. What should I call them? You tell me.
You just call them just people that don't want you in the mosque. Why would you
Hmm.
go straight to insulting? Again,
Okay. Yeah.
again.
Right.
What I just want to tell you is try maybe to talk. I want you to talk to not just some imam somewhere in Pakistan because come on, man. Honestly, I wouldn't like if you go around to a random like let's say a random town with with an imam. They have done their studies and everything, but there
Random
are
town. I'm talking about the mosque that I go to every day for offering prayer. And then I
again
had to switch the mosque.
it's a random town. It's not that you went to Medina and started trying to ask these questions, right?
Medina. Okay. So I went,
No, 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 no. Oh my god,
I
dude.
gave
Oh,
us
stop
a
going on this
video to
tangent.
the
Adam, going on
Imam
this
of
tangent.
Medina. No, rather not
Adam,
Medina, the Makkah. And you know what he said? This is Christian propaganda. Don't look into it. Hey, I'm looking for an answer. Give me the answer. He said, no, 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 no. You should have faith. This is Christian propaganda. Leave it. This is the answer that I get from the Imam of Makkah. So now what should I do?
Imam of Mecca. There's multiple imams. What do you?
So do you understand what I'm trying to say over here?
No, 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 no,
Why
no,
do you
no.
think that
I
I
want
don't
you
why
to
do you
look.
think that I have to hide myself? Because of the laws. So the day you will remove the laws,
I have
I
a
will give
question.
you
I have a
all
question. I have
details.
a question.
So
Can you
now,
stop? Wait.
can
Can you
you
stop? Wait,
can
wait. Can you?
you can you
Can you?
tell me? Can you tell me? Can you bring me?
Ya
Can
Allah.
you bring me
I
your
cannot.
best
Of course I
scholar
cannot.
over
Who do
here?
you think I am?
So you
I'm
cannot
just
bring
telling
me a
you.
scholar
I'm
here
just.
as well.
Oh, I can. I maybe could, but these people
Okay.
are not as available as you think, right?
Okay. So
Um.
I can be available when they are available. How about that?
Sure. Let me try to give you some people
No, no, no,
that
don't give me the
maybe
people. Bring my person to me when he has the time. Tell me a day before so that I will be ready on that time
I don't know
and
any
we will talk.
persons, but I could I don't know. I could just
So you can't help me and you can't answer me and you can like
You're
both
so
of the things,
fucking
right?
delusional. Can you shut the fuck up? Can I speak?
Okay,
Can I
once
speak?
again, you
Can I speak?
instead of
Can
using
I
the
speak?
abusive words, is that better not to use the abusive words?
Oh God, this guy.
So
You're,
you are so right now what
you
is
are
happening is
no no no. You're
what is
literally
happening right
Christian
now
Prince.
is okay, I am Christian Prince. That's good. That's an honor, by the way. So right now what you are telling me that you can't give me the answer but you want the shut the f up. That's what you can say
Actually,
to
no,
me.
no, no, because you're not letting me talk. But again, you know what? There's no point, I guess. I think you're just a fucking troll at this point, right?
Once
Uh,
again, see another f
Oh
word.
my God,
Awesome,
Islam
keep on
Salim.
saying that
oh God.
because this is going live on YouTube. They will all know who you are and how you speak as a
Okay.
Mohammedan.
Muhammadan? What? Okay, I'm done. I'm not gonna. You're just a troll at this
Carry on,
point.
carry on. Yep, 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 yep,
Listen,
yep.
the
Carry
fact
on.
of the matter is, the fact of because you still haven't let me speak. Again, you're being like Christian Prince. You're being like
You were speaking
no no no
when
no no.
you were
Let me
speaking
actually no
when
no
you
no
were
no.
speaking rather than trolling. I kept quiet and I allowed you to speak. Right now you are only trolling. You are not speaking.
I want you to tell you something. I would say just try to
So
go to
say
some
it.
people that have more knowledge on this stuff.
Yeah,
Like don't go think. Try to maybe go with a bit more. Try to like go with more public figures. Maybe not even public figures. Just people that have really studied into this stuff, right?
yeah.
Because
Bring them.
Imam is not a scholar,
Bring them.
right? Or anything like that. Or maybe
Bring them.
you just try to bring them yourself. I don't know
I
any,
can't
but
bring
I
them.
mean,
I know already. I'm live. I'm demolishing your religion. I'm converting people out of Islam, removing them from Islam. It's live.
uh-huh.
Everything happens live. Nobody
hmm
comes. Why can't they come?
why can't they come?
Exactly. Why can't they come? When I'm live,
Oh,
people leave Islam on my live channel. Go watch it. I'm
uh,
showing you Saad bin Abi Sarah left Islam because Muhammad said that when he said Allahu Khairul Khalaqeen, Muhammad said this is how it revealed to me. Saad bin Abi Sarah said, oh, if this is how it was revealed to you, then I'm as inspired as you are. So either you are a liar or I am a prophet as well. And he left Islam. Then Muhammad said, kill him, even if he's hiding behind the curtain
oh
of
my god!
Kaaba.
I
Muhammad said that.
really the fact of the matter is you just
Mhm.
go on a tangent. You go blah, 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 you're going like a
I'm
Christian
showing
Prince
you. See?
basically
See?
because the fact of the
Now, when
matter
you
is
don't have an answer, you will run in this
you'll never
thing.
have
You will
an
accuse.
actual discussion. You'll never actually have a
I am
discussion.
having a discussion. You are telling me to go to the scholars, and you can't even bring the scholars. You, if you
Right?
answer
I'm
me,
just
I'll keep
asking.
quiet. See? That's it. That's it. That's all of it. So when he does not have the answer, he will either abuse or he will say, go to the scholar. Okay, bring the scholar. No, I cannot bring the scholar. So how do you know this is wrong? I do not know this is wrong. I do not know this is wrong. Why you don't know this is wrong? Because I have faith. And then you should go to a scholar. Hey, I went to scholars. They threw me off. Can you bring me a scholar? No, I cannot bring you a scholar. And that's the end of it. Awesome. Awesome. And I get to deal with these kind of people every day. But these kind of people allows me to show the truth to the ones who cannot talk, like these guys. And he called himself Defender of Islam on Discord. He is the Defender of Islam on Discord. And he came here and he said, I don't know nothing, but I'm a defender of Islam. This is the title that I have. I'm a defender of Islam because I will mock, abuse, use the F word, and this is how I will going to proclaim Islam. So guys, have fun. Enjoy this nice debate. And then when you go to Discord, remember, this is the Defender of Islam. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.